few more, man, and we're gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna show y'all some more real quick. Hallelujah. Just wanna grab a few. Here's one that it's kind of a gray area, but I want to touch on it. It's a gray area for this reason. Grace. And I'm gonna say it straight out because it's not a name. It's not a name.
It's not a name?
There are 3 graces. But their names are, and you got to understand, grace is a new word. Grace is a new word. It's English. So English is a hybrid of 5 different tongues. Okay. So grace is a new word, but the word was charities. So there's 3 charities. Mm-hmm. So that's why when you see Paul talking in some translations, it says, when he talks about in 1 Corinthians 13, they replace love with charity. Mm-hmm. Why? Because these charities or these graces were 3 different roots. They were 3 different spirits. They had 3 different names. Yeah. So the name grace, the title grace is not a name, or the word grace is not a name. But here's the thing. If you've ever watched Sleeping Beauty, when Maleficent comes in, the witch comes in, she's supposed to kill her. But the 3 fairies, there are 3 fairy godmothers, actually cover her to make her sleep. Well, here's the problem. Those are the 3 graces. That's why instead of dying, she sleeps. That's why grace is a bad thing to us in the truth, because in Christian understanding, they have made grace fairy dust to get you from keeping the Torah, and to get you into the afterlife of paradise and things. You don't need to be obedient. All you need is grace. Yeah. And that's why I debunk grace, because it's those 3 spirits. Yeah. They're the Z demon's daughters. Mm. They were produced, man. That dude slept with everything. Man, that dude was crazy. But that's where it comes. And it was the 3 were a trinity. They were a trinity. See, that's why Christianity believes in a trinity, because the 3 represented a fullness of a spirit to bring you in. That's why they say we are criminals saved by grace. Yeah, right. See?
And that Trinity too, man. That Trinity goes way deeper than even just from even further back than the Greek deities, you know.
Yeah, it does, because the demon of Gaul existed as a Trinity before the Greeks made it, and the Romans.
See?
That Trinity has always been a thing.
Yeah. It's just been recycled throughout different cultures.
That's it.
Throughout different time periods.
And if you want to say anything, is favor. We receive favor by being obedient to Yahweh. That word is Hanan or Han. Han is favor in the Arabic. Hanan is like a carrying over of favor. That's the word Hanan. That's why it says Yahweh, or it's people who name Yahuhanan. Yahuhanan, what they call John. It's actually Yahuhanan, which means Yahweh has favored. That's it has favored him. So when you see Han, that means favor. So say favor, because grace is these three fairies that have been given over to just, you can just poof. I can eat pork all I want, then poof, I'm delivered.
It's a get out of the pit free card.
Yeah. And see, that's what people don't understand. They don't catch it because they don't catch it because they don't see it. Like this. Let's do this one. I'm trying to Glory comes from the demon Gloria. That term is a demon. So you receive Glory. Look at my video, don't mention it. You'll see the kinda, that's what they call it. The term for it is kabod in Arabic. Kabod means esteem, honor. Kabod means to magnify, magnificence, beauty, excellency, or to be loud. That's why,
weighty.
It's weighty. So to exalt, or to give dignity to. And they use that word in order to corrupt what Yahuwah has done, because they use that female demon. They've placed their mighty ones in this book. Now let me tell you this one. Faith. Faith is not a pagan title or a pagan name. That's not it. Belief is better. Amunah is belief. Amunah,
it's more accurate.
Amunah, it means belief. It's more accurate if you want to. Because what? We believe in Yahweh. That's belief. But the word that they see there is F-I-D-E. Like to con F-I-D-E in someone. If you cheat on somebody, that is in F-I-D-E-L-I-T-Y. You get what I'm saying? That's why that word is used, because the demon was F-I-D-E-S. That was the name of that demon. So you have to be careful. So you can use faith and you can use belief, but it's the F-I-D-E that is the problem. Here's another one. I want to cover these two before we close out. That's good. Fear. Fear is not the name of a demon. There is a spirit of fear. But this is the word for that demon. P-H-O-B-E-O or P-H-O-B-O-S. Whenever you're afraid of something, they call them obius. See? They call them obiums. You get what I'm saying? Arachnophobia. And even that Arak is a demon. Yeah, the spider demon. So we gotta be careful with that one. It'll tell you, it's all over the place.
Can't even say that.
You know what I'm saying? They got creepy jokes
too.
Right, that's crazy. The number 13 is triskaidekaphobia. You get what I'm saying? To be afraid of the number 13. Those things like that, the obia on it is because it carries the spirit of fear, or the demon of fear. You get what I'm saying? That we have to be careful. The last one, man, I was gonna hit you with one more to tell you what it was, Yahweh. Through your rule, I asked you to bring it back, because I wanted to close out with that one. Hallelujah. Man, bro, Yahuwah for his rule, man. I wanted to close out with that word, man. I know Yahuwah bring it back to me. No, it was something I wanted to use man, Barak Yahuwah. It was on here. Barak Yahuwah. Hallelujah Yahuwah for his rule. Bible is not pagan. And this has been a widespread lie that Biblios was the name of a demon. That was not the demon of books. Biblios was the city that had papyrus in it. Papyrus, however you want to say it, was actually pushed through textile to make paper. Papyrus is what they wrote on. The city was a Phoenician city. It was our people. Biblios was the place where presented the most papyrus. So Bible became synonymous with Biblos, the place where books or papyrus was created. That's not the name of a demon. You can research this if you don't believe. Always research what we say anyway. Right. Dig deep into it. But Bible is not the pagan demon. That is not true. Biblos, you see that on memes and all that. You're saying the name of... No, Biblos was the city in Phoenicia where papyrus was produced in that city. And it became, it's kind of like, because that city was so popular, whenever you had something made from that papyrus, they called it a Bible. Because of Biblos. The name of that was a capital city that produced it.
Idaho potato.
Yeah, kind of like that. It was synonymous with how something was produced.
Is that idol too synonymous?
Right.
Is that idol too synonymous?
Synonym is not synonymous. Yeah, but that's good. As we dig, man, we'll look into that. Me and Ak, while I got him here, later on in another teaching, we will touch on Christ. That's gonna be a big teaching, man. This part, and we're gonna try to merge it together and jump into that, man. That is the name of a demon, and we will be expounding on that more. I want to do that with him. That's funny because we use charity, and it says it's from that demon. And Salaki for that. Christy is from the demon. Charis, they say, is the pagan demon. So, you know, when you see that as love is not a pagan demon. That's not a word for it. Or grace. We cleared that. The three graces were his daughters. They had separate names. That may have been one of the names.
Right.
As we go through this, I wanna make sure that when we're showing you something that's pagan, that we're giving you the derivative of something that's not, so you can use it. Because what's the point if you got words that you cannot use? Here's another one that I'm careful to say, and we got to be careful in this one. Church. The word even in Abrit or in Greek is ecclesia. Ecclesia means assembly or a gathering. That's why you see the book of Ecclesiastes. Ecclesia, you'll see that in Spanish a lot for the assembly, because it comes from the demon Kirke or Circe. That's where we get Cirus from. It was to show off your powers from this demon. That's where we get the term Circle from. That was the demon from. So I don't use that term. I use assembly or congregation. You know what I'm saying? Or to say the house of Yahuwah Hakal. You know, I wanted to touch on that.